What's up, YouTube? DaAveragegamer Shawn here, and I'm just pulling up NoDQ.com real quick because we're talking about the NXT Takeover Unstoppable pay-per-view that just ended. I can't even get my words right because the ending of this pay-per-view had me like, no, oh my gosh, yes. NXT Unstoppable. We're not even gonna call it Takeover. We're just gonna call it Unstoppable. Let me get the results real quick. Was from top to bottom amazing. Do not watch. Well, I say if you had to pay for the two, do not watch. Come on, say D say. I can't remember the name of the pay-per-view. Payback. Don't watch Payback. Watch goddamn Unstoppable. This is so much better. We started off the match. We started off the night with Tyler Breeze. I can't even. We started off the night with Tyler Breeze versus Finn Balor in a great match. Tyler Breeze is one of those performers, characters, wrestlers you look at him like, whatever. But he actually can work a match. Like when they bring him up to the main roster, they have to change his gimmick. That gimmick is not gonna fly. He's just gonna turn into a Fandango, Adam Rose. He cannot come up to the main roster with that gimmick because he has the talent. And this match proved that he has the talent. It was back and forth action, but Finn Balor won, making him the #1 contender. This match was intended to be a triple threat match, but Scorpion Hideo has torn rotator cuff or something like that, so they played it out in a little storyline thing where he was attacked. Rumor had it he's gonna be out for a couple of months, so get well soon, Hideo. Then we had a tag team match between the women's division. It was Charlotte and Bayley versus Emma and Donna, I believe. What's the other girl's name? Let me just make sure. Yes, it was. Yep, Donna Brooks. This was another. Okay, we got two things to speak on at the end of this video. Let me just run through the card real quick. This match was a very good match between the women's division. I'm not even calling them divas. Between these women, back and forth action. Emma was playing a heel role tonight. We all know Charlotte is Ric Flair's daughter. Every woman in this match is very talented. We'll talk about it at the end of the day. But Charlotte and Bayley did win this match. I believe Charlotte got the pinfall, or no, she got the submission victory. No, who got Charlotte with the natural selection on Emma for a 3 count. So I know they won, but I thought it was a tap out victory because she did have her in an inverted figure 4 leg lock. Then we had the third match of the night, which was Rhino. Right? That's it, right? Rhino. That don't sound right. Rhino. It's right, but it just didn't sound right. Rhino versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is huge. It was a back and forth slugfest between the two. Corbin won the match. Then what do we have? We had a tag team match between the Headbangers and damn, what was I gonna call him? Shit, I forgot. But it was Blake and Murphy versus, what is that phrase? How you doing? How you doing? The Wendy Williams show. This is my first time actually seeing the tall guy, the 6-foot tall guy in action. This is my first time. I don't watch a lot of NXT. I just watch the main stuff, and I'll probably tune in every now and then. So this is my first time actually seeing them in action. It was a very good tag team match. It didn't go that long, but it was really good. It looked like we were going to have new tag team champions in How You Doing. That's probably not even their name, or Soft. But a woman by the name of Alexa Bliss. I'm sorry. But Alyssa Bliss came out, little cheerleader lady, attacked Carmella, and then pushed the short one off the ropes. Enzio, I believe his name is. I probably butchered that. Push him off the ropes, which allowed Blake and Murphy to get the win. And then we had probably match of the night, hands down. Sasha Banks versus what's her name? Damn, I call it match of the night. Becky Lynch. I don't know how I forgot that. What the hell happened? Oh, the game is on. Somebody hurt. The nigga on Atlanta with the dreads is hurt. The one that kind of like LeBron James. But anyways, this was match of the night, hands down. These women went out there and showed they fucking ass when it comes to performing. Like, it was back and forth action. Sasha Banks was focusing on Lynch's arm the whole time, and then Lynch started to get into combat. I started working on Sasha's arm. Then it went to the outside for a little bit, and then Sasha got this mean, like, I forgot what the move called, arm wrench onto the edge of the mat on Lynch. Oh my god, it was nasty. It was nasty. But it came down to, I think Becky Lynch was going to the top rope, and Sasha cut her off and put her in the what she call that little move, or the bank account, or the something like that, bank statement. She put her in the bank account, the bank statement, and Becky had no choice but to tap out because she was working on a injured arm. But then we got the match that made me scream like a little bitch. I don't get too excited about things, and I kind of knew what was going to happen tonight, but I forgot. You remember which pay-per-view was it? Darn it. Oh, WrestleMania. Remember I did my WrestleMania review, and I was like, I got the ending spoiled for me, but when I saw it in action, it still had me scream like a little bitch. This same thing that happened. So it was Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for the title. Zayn, all offense. Kevin Owens really couldn't catch his breath. Till it went to the outside. Zayn tried to do some aerial shit on Owens. Owens caught his ass. Pick up powerbomb right on the goddamn edge of the apron. Knock Sami Zayn out. Then you had refs come out trying to keep Owens off of como se dice, Zayn, but Owens kept attacking, threw him back into the ring. Regal came out, pushed Regal out the way. Regal goddamn did one of these numbers on him, and then Owens headbutted his ass out the ring. Was about to pick up powerbomb his ass again. Music hits. I'm like, that music don't sound familiar to me, because I thought it was going to be Cena to make the save to kind of give, como se dice, more backstory to their match at Elimination Chamber. But I totally forgot this man signed recently, passed the drug test and all that. I didn't think they was going to have him pop up so soon, but it made sense. Samoa fucking Joe is in WWE NXT now. Like, it blew my mind. It really blew my mind. Samoa Joe, who's been in Ring of Honor, wrestled in Japan, wrestled all over the world, TNA of course, who was his last major venture, is in WWE now. He looks in good shape for Samoa Joe. That's my Samoa Joe right there. He looks, if you know Samoa Joe, when I say he's in good shape, you understand what I mean. He looks like he's ready to go. Samoa Joe does not need to spend more than 6 months in NXT. Samoa Joe needs to be on SummerSlam, at least be able to be in the Royal Rumble. Samoa Joe, Royal Rumble winner. Calling it now. I know it's not going to happen, but that's my pick. My pick to be the 2016 Royal Rumble winner, Samoa goddamn Joe. But really, Samoa Joe does not need to spend that long in NXT. He should at least be able to debut on the main roster before WrestleMania, after WrestleMania. I know they want to get him acclimated to the WWE way of wrestling, so I give him till early 2016. So Samoa Joe, it really blew my mind because, like I said, Owens about to go for the powerbomb. I'm thinking Cena about to come out. Like, okay, whatever. But it was Samoa fucking Joe. Well, like I said, it was, I knew he signed. I knew he passed all the tests. I just wasn't expecting it. I really just wasn't expecting it. I was like, no. Yes! It was like, it's Samoa Joe. But, so glad Samoa Joe's in WWE. I believe if done right, you can, I don't know if they're going to try to make Samoa Joe into that whole Roman Reigns, Tamina, Rikishi, Usos, Samoan family thing, or like Samoan heritage thing, which would be, it would be so cool if we had the Samoan faction with Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, the Usos, Tamina Snuka, and of course we got Naomi tagging along too. But that'd be so cool to have like this big Samoan faction, just like a Samoan version of the Nation of Domination. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. WWE, please tie me to your creative team so I can make this happen. But that's one thing. And the second thing I really want to touch on is the women wrestling. The women wrestling was so amazing on this card. Like I said, they had 2 matches, a tag match and the singles match for the title. It was so good. It's like, since you don't have a cruiserweight division no more, let these women be your new cruiserweight division. Watch that match. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch, Unstoppable 2015. Go watch that match. Best match on the card. You had that match, then you had the Finn Balor, Tyler Breeze match. I don't care what nobody says. That match was the best match on the card. That was a women's match. That match was on par with anything that the Knockouts have been doing, if not better than what the Knockouts have been doing in TNA. WWE's main roster of divas needs to be revamped completely. Bring up every gosh darn, switch places. All you gotta do is switch roles. Just keep Paige and Naomi on Raw, and then just switch roles. Put all your women's from NXT on Raw and all your Raw women on NXT. Everybody will be happy. NXT people wouldn't be happy, but your main WWE fans will be happy because the women, Charlotte, Bayley, Emma's so good. Emma's good. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Paige, like I said, Naomi. Keep them around. Bring in some new ones. Try to sign Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. Try to sign them. Oh my gosh, it was just so good. But I'm gonna stop rambling now. Just go watch the match. Go watch this whole card. Go watch the whole pay-per-view. Download the WWE Network. Get that free trial just to watch this pay-per-view. Go watch NXT, period. I know I'm personally about to start watching NXT every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the WWE Network, award-winning WWE Network. My next wrestling pay-per-view review is going to be Elimination Chamber in a few weeks. I'll probably try to sprinkle in some more wrestling topics every now and then until then. But with all of that being said, share this video out with your friends so they can discuss NXT Unstoppable as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm just so hyped. Samoa Joe is in WWE. You just don't understand. A lot of people are going to be like, oh no, they're going to war him down, yada yada yada. The fact is, they actually let him use his actual name. Samoa Joe is there. Oh my gosh. Don't take me literally when I say this. Samoa Joe is going to be put in that CM Punk spot. Samoa Joe has the ring ability. He has a totally different look. He has the mic skills. His mic skills on the same level as CM Punk, but he can carry himself on the mic. He's marketable. and he has the experience, 10+ years, champion in every division he's been in, every organization he's been in, I should say. But oh my gosh, but off track. I'm gonna do a whole another video on Samoa Joe and WWE. I said subscribe. I said share the video out. Like if you haven't already. If you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, and more, all in the description below. Even though Twitter's being the bitch and I can't really access it through my computer, I can access it on my phone. But anyways, you don't want to hear about my problems. With all of that being said, I am the average gamer Shawn, and I am out of here.